Hey guys, it's me, EDDBUD. There's some fantastic new running shoes coming out in the next few months. Here are the top 3 running shoes on my wish list. Okay, so shoe number 1, guys, is the Hoka One One Carbon X. This is a highly cushioned shoe, which is aimed at longer distance runs. It's going to come in around about £160. This one has just come out, although on limited quantities. It sees a proper release in June with lots more colorways. So this shoe comes with a 5mm offset, and it's got a much more significant outsole surface area than a lot of other carbon plate shoes, though it is somewhat confusing as to what usage this shoe is aimed at. So the Hoka One One Carbon X has got a carbon fiber plate as per the Vaporfly and also the Carbon Rocket. This carbon fiber plate helps to eliminate movement of your toes, so it's kind of reducing the energy usage that little bit more. Many people that have worn the shoe and managed to get hold of it already have already commented that it has fantastic durability, way better than something like the current Vaporfly 4% model. As somebody that owns and has raced in the Vaporfly 4%, I'm very interested in terms of the durability of the Carbon X. I really do love my Vaporfly 4%, but certainly the durability of the outsole has been a bit of an issue. Perhaps the Carbon X might be the answer to my prayers. So I'll be trying to pick up this running shoe to give you a review around about early June. It does appear like the Hoka One One Carbon X could be a much more versatile shoe than the Vaporfly 4%. The Vaporfly 4% really isn't the most stable of shoes, and I experienced that firsthand when I took them out to do the Wellington Monument race in December. It's a very hilly race based in Somerset with lots of very steep ascents and descents. Could be that the Carbon X is a much better shoe in terms of versatility over ascents and descents. So I'll be very excited to try and get hold of the Carbon X when it's released in June. So the second shoe on my wish list, guys, is that of the Nike Zoomfly 3. I've put over 260 miles into my current Zoomfly Flyknits, and the React foam has held up really well. So I'm very keen to try out this new update of the training shoe. Over the last year, Nike has experimented with the Zoomfly trainer with the SP and the Fast versions, and it appears though the Zoomfly 3 is somewhere between those versions and somewhere closer to the Nike Vaporfly Next Percent. So what changes are there to the Zoomfly? Well, first off, there is the upper. The Zoomfly 3 will feature a vapor weave upper, very similar to that on the Nike Vaporfly Next Percent. This has much improved breathability over the original Flyknit material, and it should also help to expel water out of the shoe. So the midsole and outsole of the Nike Zoomfly 3 have also changed. Again, the shapes and the outsole layouts appear to be closer to that of the Nike Vaporfly Next Percent. Though of course, you'll have React as your midsole material rather than ZoomX. I'm really hoping that despite the change in the outsole, that we'll still have that fantastic durability that I've experienced with the Nike Zoomfly Flyknit. I had minor issues with the Nike Zoomfly Flyknit in very wet conditions, so I'm really hoping that the new outsole design will provide better traction and eliminate those problems. So I'm really looking forward to getting my mitts on a pair of those Zoomfly 3s. Lastly, the third shoe on my wish list is that of the very green, the very fast Nike Vaporfly Next Percent. Again, this shoe seems to be penciled in for a July release, and it seems that Nike have been tinkering with the formula of the Vaporfly over the past couple of years and made considerable improvements to the shoe. So firstly, there's a slight change to the offset of the shoe. Some of you have commented to me, certainly in person and also online, that it kind of feels like you're wearing a pair of high heels when you're in the Vaporfly 4%. The Next Percent is going to feature an 8mm drop, so very slightly less of an offset. Hopefully this might improve the stability somewhat of the shoe, as it can be somewhat unstable when making very tight turns when wearing the Nike Vaporfly 4%. The upper has changed to the vapor weave material, which is going to be also featured on the Zoomfly 3. But really the biggest change appears to be in that of the outsole. The new Vaporfly Next Percent outsole has ridged rubber areas at the front or the forefoot area to improve traction in wet conditions. I haven't had any major problems while racing in the Nike Vaporfly 4% in terms of traction when in wet conditions, but I'm certainly hoping that the update to the outsole is going to improve the durability. That's been the only major problem for me really. The outsole durability, certainly around the heel section here, it's really suffered, and the materials become quite brittle really. Let's not forget, around the heel area, Nike have added those rubber sections, so we should have slightly better durability in that heel area. From my own experience, I do drag my heel sometimes, certainly when I'm getting tired during a race. That area has been particularly susceptible to damage and deterioration. If they have managed to improve the durability of the shoe, then I really do think that they're onto a winner. Obviously, the next percent is going to be extremely expensive, and if they have managed to improve the durability of the shoe, then obviously they're going to improve the value just a little bit. Any increase in terms of value I think is good when a shoe is this expensive. So certainly it looks like they've taken all the best bits of the original version of the Vaporfly, all the best parts of the Vaporfly 4%, and then kind of put them all together into this new next percent shoe. Okay guys, I hope you've enjoyed my list of the 3 running shoes on my current wish list. Thanks for watching to the end of the video. Please hit that subscribe button, click the bell for notifications, thumbs up if you've liked any of the videos on my channel. My name's EDDBUD, and I'll be seeing you